Life for All presents Daily Food Series Galatians, the Only Gospel, the Gospel of Christ. Title of Book 3, Heirs of God by Pedro. Week 3, Hagar and Sarah, Two Covenants. Saturday, Sarah and Hagar, Two Covenants. Read with prayer. Rejoice, O barren, you who do not bear. Break forth and shout, you who are not in labor. For the desolate has many more children than she who has a husband. Now, we, brethren, as Isaac was, are children of promise. Galatians chapter 4, verses 27 and 28. God appeared to Abraham and reaffirmed that he would have offspring. Then God said to Abraham, As for Sarai your wife, you shall not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. And I will bless her and also give you a son by her. Then I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be from her. Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed, and said in his heart, Shall a child be born of a man who is 100 years old? And shall Sarah, who is 90 years old, bear a child? And Abraham said to God, Oh, that Ishmael might live before you. Then God said, No, Sarah your wife shall bear you a son, and you shall call his name Isaac. I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his descendants after him. And as for Ishmael, I have heard you. Behold, I will bless him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. He shall beget 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. Genesis chapter 17, verses 15 through 20. In this regard, Paul tells us, Tell me, you who desire to be under the law, do you not hear the law? For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondwoman, and the other by a free woman. But he who was of the bondwoman was born according to the flesh, and he of the free woman through promise, which things are symbolic. For these are 2 covenants, the one from Mount Sinai, which gives birth to bondage, which is Hagar. For this Hagar is Mount Sinai in Arabia, and corresponds to Jerusalem, which now is, and is in bondage with her children. Galatians chapter 4, verses 21 through 25. Hagar represents Mount Sinai, the law. Whoever wants to keep the law is in the sphere of Hagar. The son of the slave was born according to the strength of the flesh. Today's Jerusalem refers to today's Jews. They are under the bondage of the law, but the heavenly Jerusalem is free and speaks of the church. The son of the free woman, Sarah, was born through the promise. She could no longer bear children by the strength of the flesh, but without human effort, she gave birth to Isaac through the promise. Sarah corresponds to the heavenly, free Jerusalem, our mother, and represents grace. The gospel preached by Paul to the Galatians gave birth, as a mother, to the believers in Galatia by grace. They were children of the heavenly Jerusalem. We are children of grace. The gospel has brought us God's grace and begotten us. We are born from above. We are Abraham's heavenly offspring, as numerous as the stars in heaven. We are children of the free woman, and ready to take possession of the promise through the Spirit, the blessing of Abraham. After Paul preached the gospel of God's grace, The Judaizers announced another gospel to the Galatians and sought to enslave them again and lead them back to a different sphere through the observance of the law. This led them back to the earthly Jerusalem, which is in slavery with its children. The Galatians were in the right position because they had been placed in the heavenly Jerusalem. Yet, now they wanted to return to the law. That is why Paul said to them, "For it is written, Rejoice, O barren, you who do not bear. Break forth and shout, you who are not in labor. For the desolate has many more children than she who has a husband." Now we, brethren, as Isaac was, are children of promise. Galatians chapter 4, verses 27 through 28. Sarah was barren, and since Hagar was fruitful, Abraham took her as his wife. Therefore Sarah was left as if abandoned. Yet because of the promise, she begot Isaac. We are children of the promise, like Isaac, who represents the church. We are not children begotten according to the flesh, but children begotten according to the promise.